Today, I tried to buy something at the market, but I gave the wrong money. I saw the seller's face, and I knew something was not right. Did I make a mistake? This morning, I wanted to try something new. I decided to go to a local market. I don't go to markets very often. Usually, I go to a supermarket. It is quiet and easy to understand. But today felt different. So I left the house and walked to the market. The air was warm. I could hear people even before I arrived. When I got closer, the sounds became louder. Voices, bags, steps. I stopped at the entrance. I looked inside. It felt busy, very busy. For a moment I thought, should I go in? But I took a breath and walked forward. Inside, everything moved fast. People walked past me. Some carried many bags. Some talked loudly. I walked slowly. I didn't want to rush. I looked around. There were many small tables. Each table had different things: vegetables, fruit, snacks. The colors were strong: green, yellow, red. Everything looked fresh. I walked to a fruit table. I saw bananas. I know bananas. That felt easy. I smiled. Maybe I can start with this. I pointed to the bananas. The seller looked at me. She said something. I didn't understand. I smiled and pointed again. She nodded. She took some bananas and put them in a bag. Then she told me the price. But I didn't understand clearly. Was it 5 or 15? I felt unsure. I opened my wallet. I looked at the money. Different colors, different numbers. I felt confused. Should I give more or less? I chose one note and gave it to her. She looked at it, then looked at me. She said something again. This time, her voice was a little stronger. I felt nervous. Did I do something wrong? I looked at the money again. Maybe it was not correct. I tried another note. She shook her head. No. Oh, now I really felt confused. People were waiting behind me. I could feel the pressure. My hands felt a little cold. Then suddenly, she took the bananas, she pointed to them, then she showed me the number with her fingers. Ah, now I understood. It was 10. Not 5, not 15, 10. I quickly looked in my wallet. I found the right money. I gave it to her. She smiled and gave me the bag. I smiled back. "Thank you," I said. I stepped to the side. My heart was beating fast. That was stressful. I looked at the bananas. They looked normal, simple, but buying them was not simple. I walked away slowly. I wanted to leave the market. It felt like enough. The sounds were still loud, but now I felt a little more calm. I knew I made a mistake, but it was okay. I kept walking, step by step. When I went outside, everything became quiet again. The air felt lighter. I took a deep breath. I looked at the bag. Just bananas. But for me, it was more than that. It was a small challenge, and I did it. Not perfectly, but I did it. I walked back home slowly. When I arrived, I sat down. I put the bananas on the table. I looked at them and smiled. I felt a little proud. Sometimes small things are not easy, but that's okay. We can try again. We can learn. And next time it will feel easier. Today was not perfect, but it was a good experience. What about you? Do you feel confused when you buy something new? Have you ever given the wrong money? If you write your answer, I will read your comment. If you want to listen to another simple story, you can watch this next video. Thank you for listening. See you next time.